Several reports on air quality have consistently ranked the air quality in Kampala as being one of the worst in the region. The poor quality of the air in Kampala and surrounding areas can mainly be blamed on emissions from the thousands of cars that are driven around the city every day.
The emissions arise because we use petrol, diesel to burn it in the car to produce energy, and that energy is what drives the vehicle. Now the waste that comes from that is usually a mixture of so many things. Gases. During the lockdown, when there was total lockdown, we had 60% of air quality improvement in Kampala, best in the country. That's even without going to any analysis. It just shows you that the cars were the ones causing it.
For some years now, the link between vehicle emissions and pollution has been clear. That is why most cars manufactured today are fitted with devices like catalytic converters, which are meant to reduce these harmful exhaust emissions.
It's intended to convert those dangerous substances that would otherwise come as emissions. The residual hydrocarbons also get burnt. The sulfurs are converted into oxides. Even nitric oxide are converted to nitrogen oxides, which are less dangerous, okay?
These ceramic honeycomb-like emission control devices are located under the car and are fitted on the car exhaust pipe between the engine and tailpipe.
They are like filtering devices. They are sealed units. The technology of cars that are coming is fitted with the catalytic converters. They're called catalytic converters because they convert the exhaust by breaking down the pollutants to render the exhaust smoke from the engine less harmful to the environment.
Because they contain different elements, including precious rare earth minerals, they are highly sought after by recycling companies. This has made them prime targets for thieves.
Well, they're stealing them to sell them to other people to put in their vehicles to use in the same purpose. I believe that's what they use. I don't know what the thieves take it for, but it's of your interest as an individual to check if your car has a catalytic converter or not. Go to your mechanic.
And this is not just a Ugandan problem, but how is this theft done and from where?
Because catalytic converters are designed with minerals like palladium, rhodium, I mentioned that earlier. Those minerals can be harvested from these units. Somebody can actually cut a hole in this catalytic converter within 4 minutes. Weld a hole into this, harvest the minerals or the honeycomb material, cover it up, and is out of there. So there's thefts that happen in car parks, at some washing bays, and maybe some garages.
KAGANZI says an attempt to eliminate the catalytic converter will affect the car's emission cleaning system and efficiency. I then ask him how a motorist can tell that this device has been tampered with or stolen from his or her car.
When the device is stolen, the performance of your engine is altered. Chances are the check engine light will show, or will display on your dash, and also the engine will detune, reduce performance because there's something wrong with the emission system. The other way you can actually know as a driver, the sound of your engine will change because this catalytic converter works also as a kind of muffler, sound muffler.
When such a device is stolen, acquiring a new one can cost between 7 and 9 million shillings, while a used one may cost about 2 million to import. Very few drivers are willing to incur such costs. Though many of the cars driven around Kampala are older models that did not come installed with catalytic converters, even those with newer models that should have less harmful exhaust emissions are also polluting the air because their converters were removed. Dr. OKURUT adds that beyond the need to have this device to protect the environment, motorists must ensure timely servicing of their vehicles.
Servicing a vehicle is also a requirement of the user to improve on the efficiency. So if people are servicing vehicles excellently well, then maybe that problem would not be, at least the efficiency would be maintained. But you can be sure everybody is 1,000 kilometers, 300 kilometers away from the service time you've been given, and that is not good.
Just like we've been shown by the experts, this device, the catalytic converter, is important in protecting our environment from pollution, from these toxic gases that are emitted when this thing is missing. So as a motorist, you're advised to ensure that you check where you park your car in the night, where you take it for washing at the washing bays, and where you take it for servicing in the garages, because you never know. It could have been stolen long ago. Benjamin Jumbe, NTV.